Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a recipe for a wonderful little treat, super high in protein with very little fat. You're going to love it for sure. This recipe is really easy to make and it's perfect for breakfast, an afternoon snack, or dessert. And it's a small portion, so you can make it and eat it all right away. It's great if you live alone or if you're the only one in your family living a healthy lifestyle. You're going to love it. Stick around until the end. You won't want to miss this. Before we start this delicious recipe, which has no sugar at all and doesn't use any kind of flour for texture, I want to ask you, do you like flan? What's your favorite flan flavor? Is there a special syrup you make for your flan that's your favorite? I'm going to make a special topping here with a really unique flavor that will go perfectly with this treat. I want to know your opinion. Write to me down below in the comments. Also, remember to like the video because that shows YouTube that you enjoy my channel, that you support and trust my content. To get the ingredients with the quantities and nutritional information, remember that I always leave them down below in the description for you. So, the first ingredient I have here is my milk. You can use whatever kind of milk you like. And into this milk, I'm going to dissolve powdered milk to give the flan an even milkier flavor, and also so I don't need to add any sweetener. Of course, powdered milk doesn't have sugar, right? This is actually a question a lot of people have. I already have an entire video talking about this, and I'll leave it down below in the description for you. But if you look at the label, powdered milk should be just dehydrated milk, okay? In this case, since it's more concentrated and milk naturally contains lactose, which is the natural sugar in milk, not added sugar, it ends up tasting a bit sweeter, naturally. So, if you want to know more details about how to choose a good powdered milk, what should you be careful about when consuming it, I have a really nice video about this, and I'll leave it down below in the description for you. After we dissolve the powdered milk in the milk, I'm going to add the egg here. So you can see that this recipe is high in protein because we have the protein from the milk and the protein from the egg. And as for fat, we only have the fat from the yolk, which is a very healthy fat. I use skim powdered milk and skim liquid milk as well. So it ends up being more interesting because, as I mentioned, the only fat here comes from the yolk, which is a healthy fat. The yolk also contains choline and vitamin D, one of the few foods that naturally has vitamin D. Eggs also contain vitamins and minerals. Eggs are a complete food, very interesting. Besides having albumin, which is also a great protein with a very high biological value, a complete protein. Look, I took my baking dish and put some water at the bottom because I'm going to cook it in a water bath. Now, if you want to make it directly in the microwave or in the air fryer, that works too. It's just that I think it will have even more of a flan-like consistency this way. But I understand that sometimes, for just one person, maybe you don't want to do it this way, right? So you have those options too. Since I'm using the water bath method, I'm also going to put a little piece of aluminum foil on top to cover it. And now I'm going to put it in the oven, and when it's ready, I'll be back. The oven is at 360 degrees, okay? So in just a bit, I'll come back with it ready so we can make the topping and try this delicious treat. I'll be right back. Our little dessert is ready, so just 20 minutes, super easy. I brought you a special topping here, which is my peanut butter. Have you seen the video about it here on the channel? I already have a video showing how to make it creamy like this using only peanuts. I'll leave that video down below in the description for you. Of course, if you want to use another type of topping, that works too, right? Tell me what you would use. I'd love to see your comment. Now, take a look at the consistency. Look how amazing this is. Try it, you're going to love it, for sure. Remember to like the video, that really helps me out here on the channel. And share this wonderful recipe with someone who you know will like it and who needs ideas for healthy recipes. Let's grow this chain of good. That's what I want here with the channel. Let's try it. Delicious. What a combination of flavors. It's wonderful. Try it. You're going to love it. See you next time. Bye.